webinar this Friday with all the new Listing Booster features, Brian.
There's a ton.
There's a lot of new stuff in there, and everybody's just digging it a lot. The real estate agents are going crazy for it, etc. We got that area and cost page now, which has been real popular with the agents. We got chat boxes on the website.
I think that's super cool.
Yeah. What's really neat too is we have these videos that both agents and loan officers can use. We have an agent to seller presentation video, shows everything you're going to do for them. There's landing pages that have the listings both for the loan officer and for the agent, which is nice.
Very cool.
New printable brochures, listing pages, just a lot of stuff. And the great thing about Listing Booster is first of all, we're the #1 lead generator in the space.
It's a lead generating machine.
By far, right? But the nice thing about Listing Booster too is we have a plan, that goes along with it. We take all the cloud-based techie stuff that we provide, but then teach you how to use it on the ground, right? To generate a lot of business with it. And that's really what I think separates us.
The strategies are huge. No technology is worth it if you don't have strategies to implement it. We do strategies really good.
Yeah, so the webinar is this Friday just to see all the new features, etc. And then after that, there's a follow-up on Wednesday for those of you who might not really know how to use the system properly, or for people who want to learn how to use it to generate business with it. That'll be a follow-up on the following Wednesday. When you register for one, you register for both. So just click the banner you see right here over on your right, or scroll down all the way down on your mobile device. You'll see the banner there to register, or there's a link on Facebook around here somewhere where you can register for that upcoming webinar and all these new features and how cool they are. You don't want to miss that. So we'll see you there.
So MarketWatch did a bang-up job smearing all of you real estate agents. A very, very compelling article, Frank. The article is titled, "Hidden Real Estate Commissions Could Be the Next Housing Domino to Topple as Government Probes MLSs," with a fantastic subtitle that reads, "Real estate agents have long kept information about their commission structure close to their chest." And I can't help but, loving that beautiful photo of Zillow that they have right below that, the savior of the real estate industry. So let's check out some of the highlights from this MarketWatch article, which smears real estate agents based on the lawsuit. You're all getting sued, right? Frank, take it away.
When sellers try to offer fees lower than the 3% that's standard across most of the country,
that's a lie.
Brokers tend to steer buyer clients away from those listings, even if the house was a good fit.
So you're screwing all your borrowers, buyers and sellers. Let's keep this going from MarketWatch.
Against that backdrop, in an industry that has resisted change operated with an "I'll scratch your back" ethos,
that's what you're doing.
Overhaul the MLS, the information infrastructure of the industry might be the ultimate example of a revolution underway.
Yep, that's what you guys are doing, scratching each other's backs, screwing your clients all the way to the bank.
I'm so pissed.
Sure makes me not want to work with a real estate agent. Now, this next point, I've got to tell you, is particularly close to my heart.
Unbelievable.
Frank, read this one.
Here we go, another quote. "I think everyone smells change in the air," said Glenn Kelman, CEO of Redfin, a discount real estate brokerage, one of the earliest disruptors to try and take on the established way of brokering residential real estate. He says certainly everyone in the industry either acknowledges change or embraces it.
All of you real estate agents are embracing all of this change, and you don't want to screw your clients anymore. Here's how this whole thing's going to play out, real estate agents. The lawsuit the antitrust lawsuit and the Department of Justice stuff, you are aware that you're all getting sued right now. Here's how it's going to play out. The lawsuit, for starters, is the least of your worries. I'd be worried about the Department of Justice investigation. That's what's really going to hose the real estate agent over. Anyways, here's how this whole thing is going to play out. The real estate community is going to settle the lawsuit while admitting no wrongdoing. That is, of course, if you agents agree, and you're going to dissolve your multiple listing systems, which, like I said, you're going to do because it's going to beat the alternative of paying just way too much money. Now, when that happens, the only place that you're going to have to put your listings are, you guessed it, Redfin, who is conveniently quoted in this article, Zillow, who is conveniently shown in this article, and Realtor.com, which conveniently is owned by News Corp, the same company that owns MarketWatch and Realtor.com. MarketWatch, Frank, what we're reading from, that did this smear job on the real estate community. Very, very convenient.
There's some collusion somewhere.
Oh my God, there's totally collusion. It's not with the real estate agents. Now, when that happens, these companies, Realtor.com, Zillow, Redfin, they're no longer going to need agents because they're going to have complete access to all of your listings. And then and only Only then will you real estate agents see just how little these companies care for you and how little they think of you. Do I sound crazy, like the rantings of a madman? I guess you don't remember what happened to loan officer numbers post NMLS when we were the target of the DOJ. It was a complete and total bloodletting. And now the forces that did that to the lending community about a decade ago, the DOJ has all of you real estate agents and your 6% commission, which is BS. It's really more like 5%, but who cares about facts? They have you and what you do for a living in the crosshairs. And the ones who benefit, ask yourself, who benefits from this lawsuit and the DOJ investigation? You got it. Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor.com, who is owned by News Corp, who also owns MarketWatch, who just did this smear job on you. Don't think there's collusion? You guys are nuts. That's the case.
This narrative that's being pushed through the media just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and it's a bunch of BS.
Well,
and the real estate community needs to step up and do something about it, start fighting back. I feel like everybody's just sitting around, not even paying attention. I don't care. I got a deal to try and close next week, and that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, they're asleep at the wheel. NAR's not doing anything for you. Your brokers aren't doing anything. They're trying to consolidate more of their technology holdings. Nobody's doing crap for you. We are the only people who put together a petition to advocate for what you're doing and try to let your clients know where the real screw job is, and it's the higher commissions that all these companies charge. And this is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, the housing industry. There's a lot of dollars on the board, and if you don't think these tech companies want that money, again, you're crazy, and it's coming at your expense. We're the only ones who are trying to do anything about this damn thing. Sign the petition.
It's the banner you see on the screen, just right down below. It's on the side. There's a link somewhere. Click it, read it, sign it, because these are fabricated lies about you and your industry and the way that you conduct yourselves and do business, and it needs to stop.
You kind of sounded like Dirty Harry there.
I'm a realtor now. I'm pissed off at this.
You should
This
be.
is pissing me off.
I'm not a realtor.
It's a lie.
I'm pissed off because the ones who are getting screwed are going to be the buyers and sellers.
It's totally true.
I know.
And they say, oh, the agent's going to steer the buyer to a higher commission if it was a better fit. Bull crap.
Frank.
People don't do that.
Frank, this article is a smear job. It's a straight up smear job.
You guys leave us your comments down below. Sign the damn petition and let's get going. We'll talk to you later at the National Real Estate.
Later, skaters.